Hello. What's happening? I don't remember where we were at last time, because I think it's been a while, hasn't it? A few months or so? As per usual. Oh, we were gonna do the next step in the one of the main quests. Alright. Let's go do that then.
Did you hear the news? Yes. May it be with you.
Is it up here? Yeah.
Oh. I see.
Were we gonna talk to that guy first? Or have we already done that? Hold on. Gotta look at the wiki. I forget to bring that up before the stream.
Long day. But look at the sky and those stories about all that magic at the conclave. They're not but stories, dear. Rabbit's not flee its burrow when it hears the wolf howl.
Nope, can't talk to you. Confusing my little friends there. Okay. Let's go in.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition.
I thought my audio was gone for a second.
First Enchanter Vivienne?
My dear Fiona, it's been so long since we last spoke. You look dreadful.
Oh yeah, they know each other.
Are you sleeping well?
Jesus.
What has brought you to Redcliffe?
Savage. What do you think? You invited me.
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't
I'm
been
definitely
to Val Royeaux
not.
since before the conclave.
Something weird is happening. I want to say I'm certain it was you, but the lower option tends to be like aggressive, and I don't want to be aggressive by accident, so.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange.
You feel strange?
Whoever
What?
or whatever brought you here,
What do you mean?
the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
Fiona, dear, your dementia is showing.
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a
She's so
single
rude.
worst thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have
You
the
could have
authority
done?
to negotiate with you.
Wait, what just happened? Who was Varric talking to? I spaced out a little bit. um. Ooh, approval. Okay, we gotta choose. Alright, notes. I don't know what you're doing, but... Okay, so we gotta choose this one.
An alliance with Tevinter is a terrible mistake.
All hope of peace died with Justinia.
No, I didn't.
Bargain with Tevinter would not have been my first choice, but we had no choice. We are losing this war. I needed to save as many of my people as I could.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes?
Yes.
The one from the Fade? Interesting.
Oh, stop it, you. So, do we actually solve the war? Or do we, like, help one side win when we pick sides?
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
Everything. Just tell me everything.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
But we're not in the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
It's very pretty, the orbs in the background. I think it's supposed to be dust, but it looks like just fireflies or magic or something. Kind of. Glitter.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our Legion.
You said
Legion,
not
huh?
all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
You would put children in the military? What the fuck? What about like old ladies and shit? You think they would be valuable soldiers, do you?
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Left? That's a polite way of saying thrown out on his ass.
Yeah.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Uh-huh. This one is very to the point. I need mages for the breach. This one's like suspicious. This is a long way from home. And this one's just, let's negotiate. Sorry, I take a long time to make decisions like this. I'm not good at it. I'm just gonna be direct.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course.
That's what I said.
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends.
Pleasure.
I'm not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no
Obviously.
telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious indeed.
True.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be.
Whoa.
Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you
Don't think
all
about
right?
it.
I'm fine,
Don't think of
Father.
it. Or
Come,
whatever.
I'll get your powders. Please
Powders?
excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Not salves, powders?
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
With
I
the
don't mean to
powders?
trouble everyone.
It's alright.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
For sure. Ooh, I love our eyes.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, very mysterious.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
You alright, Sarah?
What do you
Oh,
need?
they're all struggling right now. You guys are so silly sometimes.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
We don't need your
Okay.
kind here. Your Inquisition's just Templars by another name.
Oh yeah?
Who are you?
Linnea. Just Linnea. Don't ask what Circle Tower I'm from, because we're done with that. We're all free mages now.
I see.
You'd rather bow to Tevinter than join the Inquisition?
All you Chantry types think the same way. The Imperium is a great evil that must be avoided. It's just because they're ruled by mages. No one wants us to look at them and say their mages are free and the world hasn't ended.
All of that is wrong. I am not a Chantry type. And I don't think Tevinter is bad just because there is a lot of mages or whatever.
But don't Magisters summon demons and practice human sacrifice?
The Chantry says whatever they think will scare us. What's wrong with blood magic? People
Oh,
don't like
okay.
the
There's
idea
no
of us
talking to you
controlling
then.
their thoughts, but they have no problem with us throwing fireballs in their wars. In Tevinter, the mages police themselves. It works.
It just works. Ooh, chance for more approval.
Why does everyone think we're part of the Chantry? We left the Chantry. They hate us.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm the Empress of Orlais.
You are? Whoa. Varric. Why? Oh my god. Free XP. Oh, where are you?
Inquisition, huh?
Yes.
I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
Shoulder blades specifically.
Who are you?
Name's Tolwyn, formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived my whole life there, since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
If you are happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote sorted that. The majority wanted to
Well,
dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose.
There are still some of us who are loyal in the Empress's court.
yeah.
I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
All right, fair.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Yeah, you're right. There's something off about them. But it's not because, ooh, they're different.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
What I heard.
Oh, I thought that was a person just like trying to walk into that wall.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
His ire? What does he do to them?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become.
Lobotomized?
He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are tranquil?
Those like
I already
me
know that,
without
but
the
sure.
strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an
Yeah.
alchemist. You must require potions.
Absolutely.
The Magister will not have me here. Perhaps I can offer my services.
Hell yeah.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Adon will be pleased as well.
While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents. The Inquisition, back again. Perhaps I can be of use.
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
Oh, is there something new
The
he says
Inquisition,
about
back again. Perhaps I can be of use.
about
What
this?
does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
What are tranquil?
Those like me without the strength of will necessary to protect ourselves from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
Farewell,
Alright,
then.
that was nothing new,
Farewell.
actually. Let me just contaminate all your food. That NPC is not happy with where we are standing. Still just constantly in their way.
Fine day to you.
Why are you guys so stressed about where to stand? Stop it. Vivian's like, this edge is slippery.
I don't know.
There you go. Oh, is that the end of the music?
Are you sure?
Oh, you know.
Like how the lyrics are still coming up on the screen even though she's not singing. And how people are like deja vuing around. Okay, anyway. God damn it. Now I'm doing the NPC thing. Oh, now you can be talked to.
I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
I do think mages should be free, but I'm gonna have to choose no for the approval.
This rebellion is doomed. I offered your leaders a way to end it peacefully.
There was no other way. Do you think any of us wanted this? On the run, everyone hating us. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
There are better ways than war to affect change.
I hope we can do
Politics.
something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
Yeah, agreed.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lyses. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the
Whoa.
alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision.
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.
Yeah, seems a bit out of character from what we know about her. Plus the thing that, like, she doesn't remember approaching us in Val Royale. Something weird happening with Fiona.
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after. After the Conclave, he arrived. Come to save
day
us
or
from
two?
the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
Yeah.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
Yeah, I don't think she would. I don't know why she did. Or why that's happened. Are we ready for this? I actually kind of want to respec a lot of characters so that we don't have so many like skill upgrades. It's early in the game and we could be spending these points on like going further down the skill trees and having more abilities to use. The skills will be not as good each skill, but we'll have more. Because I often, or at least I feel like it's a common occurrence for me that I'm at full mana or stamina or whatever, but all the skills are in cooldown or like not applicable. Like it's not always super useful to dispel. Or actually, I don't know. Yeah, magical attacks. So like if we're fighting Templars or whatever who don't use magic, then it's not really useful to dispel, for example. And like the mages only have one attack. The rest are support skills and they're not always needed all the time. Oh, we can do this quest. Maybe we can try that rift again. I'm gonna see about respecking first.
Travel safely.
Okay. Uh-oh, bitrate is low. What? The bitrate is 6826 and they recommend 6800. Like 6800. So it's actually higher than recommended. I don't know what you're talking about, YouTube. Okay, we'll start with stealth anyway. And easy to miss. Flank attack. Or maybe not. This seems pretty good. I mean, the percent is low, but your daggers blur a dance of deadly pain. Each strike adds to your critical hit chance. After a critical attack, your chain resets as you begin another dance. Unforgiving chain. This skill and the upgrades are worded strangely. Ooh, that's a pretty good passive. You regain stamina with every kill, the better to continue your assault. Oh, with every kill though. It does take a while to kill. And I have to be the one killing. So yeah, maybe not that amazing. Ooh, 3% bonus damage for every 1% missing health on a foe. Instead of moving in to make the kill, you favor fresh opponents with Deathblow. Fresh. Maybe I should try to get spinning blades. I like these passives. But I don't really understand the skill. I like this skill, but I don't love the passive. Well, at least not this one. Because it'll be relevant so seldom. Probably. This one is useful. Yeah, I think we'll go down this way. Or will we? I don't know. Okay, I think I understand this one. Um, like, you get one negative effect from this one, which is that you don't remove negative buffs from the enemy. No, positive buffs from the enemy. But, like, nearby enemies also take damage from the skill. And this one gives you 4 additional hits. But like when you connect with earlier attacks, you mean when you do them consecutively without pausing or doing something else in between? Or huh? Probably. Okay, I think I'll go down this way. This side of the skill tree. So now Sylvan will have 3 active skills. Stealth, of course, and some passives. Threat reduction, regain stamina on kill, and back and flank attacks are much more likely to be killing blows. Critical hit chance plus 12%. Yeah, I think that's good. That was loud. And none of these skills have upgrades now. But we do have a skill that's like the bottom of the skill tree, which is the best ones. Okay, I feel like that's better. Who else needs a little respec? Sarah, definitely. But do we use Sarah that much? We should probably prioritize Solus, I guess. Okay. So naturally, he needs barrier. Peaceful aura. Dispel. Winter's Grasp. Maybe we should have a fire spell too. This one makes them panic, doesn't it? Yeah. Fear for 8 seconds. And what about this one? That's an explosion. An AoE. I don't know if we want enemies to flee. We probably want them where they are. Otherwise, we'll have to also run after them. I like to tactically position my guys. Yeah, I think Immolate is better. And a storm or lightning spell. You can have a homing lightning spell. I feel like pretty much all spells in Inquisition are homing anyway. And arrows too. No one really ever misses. And if they do, that's fucking weird for this game. Chain lightning seems good. You can strike the same target more than once without this upgrade? I didn't know that. Interesting. Oh my god! The storm comes to your aid even without your calling it. When you are in combat, lightning will periodically strike a random nearby enemy. That's awesome. Awesome passive. Ooh, this one can paralyze. But I think we'll take more skills in the, what is this called again? The spirit skill tree. Maybe guardian spirit. Rejuvenating barrier. We had that one, didn't we? Revival would also be very handy. Guardian spirit and mana surge. Mana surge is awesome. Should we protect our healer or like freeze in place enemies when our barrier runs out? Or increase stamina or mana regeneration? Or have another way to revive without running up to the character and touching their head for a while. I feel like revival might be the most useful in tough battles. But like in normal battles, it's probably the other three. Let's just grab revival, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna map this to there. Or am I? No, I'm gonna map it to there. Okay, and I'm gonna map this to there. Immolate goes on the next one. Chain lightning also goes on the next one. And that's all. He definitely has more skills now. Alright. We do bring Blackwall a lot. Oh, why did I go out of that? But like, um, I don't know. Does he need to upgrade his stuff? I'm not sure. I think he's pretty much good. You see? Maybe? Like, he's not meant to have a lot of attacks or whatever. He's a tank. Yeah, I think both Blackwell and Cassandra are... I think they're good with their leveling. Um... Sarah does need everything she has except for this upgrade to stealth. She's usually at a distance and she doesn't really need to pass through enemies without being detected or removing debilitating effects because she doesn't really get them that often. I guess we can change to this one. Like, sure, it's a point that could be better spent on like somewhere else, but it's not really that important, I guess, to spend a whole respec only for 1 point. Just to have like explosive shot. Okay, what about Varric? I imagine it's pretty much the same thing with him. Oh, he actually doesn't have the upgrade for stealth. That's good. Yeah, he's good with what he has. Vivienne could be respect, but like, do I use her a lot? Not really. Vivienne and Iron Ball. Seems like he's pretty like focused skilling wise. He doesn't have any points in any other trees. Although he does have 2 upgrades that could be spent on other things. He does only have 2 skills. I've read this like 5 times now. I cannot get it into my head. Hitting multiple targets with a single swing restores stamina for each target. Okay, okay, I see. Your great blow tears open the ground with a shockwave that batters enemies caught in its path. It's an AoE. Does it matter that it tears open the ground? Like, that just sounds like a visual thing to me. Shockwave, does that mean they get knocked back or something? Wonder if we got earth shaking strike, if we could go like back up the skill tree the other way. Or if we have to start from the top. Yeah, I think I'm gonna respec Iron Ball because he only has 2 skills. No, we can't learn this one. We do have to go from the top, I suppose. Oh, that's why it tears open the ground, because you can upgrade it for flames to erupt from the broken ground. Oh, you can immobilize. Okay, all this requires a shield. These don't require a shield. I do kind of want him to have 1 taunt, just so he could have a tiny bit of guard. Because that's kind of why he's squishy. Or should we start on the Battle Master skill tree with grappling chain? Or should we go down the other way in this skill tree? Just wondering what strength does. It's like a background stat. Because both the two-handed weapon skill tree and the Battle Master skill tree seems like they only give strength. These give constitution, I would imagine. I know that's like health at least. Oh, this also gives strength. But I don't want him to taunt people because then they'll focus on him instead of the tanks. Because he shouldn't be taking damage. He should be dealing damage from like the side of the enemies. Okay, maybe we should do grappling chain then. Yeah, maybe he could like save someone ranged from getting attacked if an enemy wanders off or something. Yeah, that's better. It'll definitely be nice to have more levels so we can yeah, have more skills. We definitely do need that. But I think I'll respec Vivienne as well. So expensive. Respecking. I want to avoid respecking as much as I can, but sometimes you just gotta, you know? You just gotta fix your shit. Oh yeah, I could look at the stats now. Or attributes as the game calls it. So strength is attack for warriors and guard damage bonus. So damage to the enemy's guard. Dexterity is attack for rogues and critical damage bonus. Magic increases attack for mages and barrier damage bonus. Oh, okay, so mages are better at damaging barrier on the enemies. I gotta try to remember that. It's so annoying when those little green annoying guys, you know, the wraiths that shoot you from a distance with magic, when they barrier themselves. And then, like, you destroy the barrier, and then they just, like, almost immediately re-barrier themselves. Cunning increases critical chance and range defense. So that's mostly for archers. Willpower increases attack for all classes. Oh, okay. And magic defense. So everyone should have willpower then, I suppose. But a little bit, especially mages. Or tanks, maybe. Constitution increases health and melee defense. Okay. So Constitution is also defense, not just health. Constitution. Does Bull have any accessories that gives him more Constitution? critical damage, sunder on hit, and strength. So no. Does he have bad stats, I wonder? He has 26 strength, that's pretty good. Only 12 constitution. His defense bar is like all empty. Even Varric has more defenses than Bull. Alright. Whoa. Sarah has a lot of health for some reason. She has a lot of constitution. Interesting. Bull does have a lot of health as well. Solus is very little, so does Vivienne. I don't have a lot of attack also. I feel like I should have more attack as a rogue. TBH. But okay. Right, Vivienne, you need barrier, peaceful aura. This ice skill, this flame skill, and this lightning skill. Just the same as Solus. And then you have to be able to dispel and revive, question mark? Yeah, sure. Didn't she have one more point than Solus did? Because she's human? I was sure of that. What the hell? Where did the extra point go?